Okay, so I'm back. Let's wait a few seconds so people could join. Hi guys, again. I won't be doing another hour because I think it will be too long for everyone. Uh, but yeah, I will just cover a few things and just say goodbye properly and no like cut in. So yeah, as for hi again. So yeah, as for LP's management, uh, maybe I will cover this question some other time. Okay, if you if you catch my drift, yeah. Uh, oh, I have only few questions left. So yeah, what other famous person would I like to interview and why? I'm always I was always impressed by women that are strong, open-minded, and that fight for what they believe in. So sadly, those people are not around us anymore. But yeah, Audrey Hepburn was one of the person I would love to meet one day. Of course, I cannot meet her, but yeah, Audrey Hepburn was one of those persons, and Frida Kahlo. It's I mean, she was such a colorful person with so much charisma and so much incredible personality. So yeah, Frida Kahlo would be incredible to meet. From more contemporary artists, from more contemporary people, it's I love Sandra Bullock. I don't know why, I just love her. I think she's very natural and one of those artists and actors that just have stayed true to themselves and. Um, are still real, and she doesn't please paparazzi. She is hiding from the whole media frenzy, and she's just a great person. Yeah, so I would love to meet Sandra Bullock. uh, I don't know, so many people. I don't know if there is there anyone, or maybe you will give me some recommendations of person that I should maybe read about and think about. Yeah, but yeah, I'm always been impressed by open-minded and strong-minded and women who are fighting to be real in this men's world, and who are just don't give a damn and just do what they do and carry on. And yeah, that's my biggest source of inspiration, and that's what I'm always impressed the most. Yeah, because we live in such a patriarchal society, and we are brainwashed from the very early age. So yeah. mm, I've been asked this before, where people can buy merch t-shirt of LP. Again, if you will go to LP's website, if there is a redirection to her merch store, and you can buy those t-shirts. If I weren't a teacher, what would I be? Oh, Jesus, so many things I would love to do. Uh, I used to love. I used to. I would love to be a detective. I would love to work in a psychology department somewhere. I think I would be a good therapist. Even few people mentioned this to me before, that I have this ability when people, I'm a good listener. That's why, and that's what I do mostly. I just listen to people, and I prefer to listen to people than to speak. So yeah, it's out of character for me to speak so much. But yeah, I need this also because I think I have few interesting things perhaps to say, and maybe I should do this more often and just go with the flow and just don't stress so much about if I'm doing this okay or not okay, and just if you like me, you like me. If you don't, you don't. It's I cannot please everyone, and it's when I can. If I'm helpful and if I'm interesting, that's great. If not, then what can I do? It's you cannot please each and every person. So yeah, but yeah, I would love to work in psychology and like a sort of detective and. Yeah, I was fascinated by Mindhunter in that movie. It was really incredible the work they did and how much they pushed forward the whole thing. I mean, it's horrid that we need to do those things, but yeah, people. There are such people, and yeah, so it's important for us to have all the tools and all the means, to catch those bad guys. But yeah, I was really fascinated by Mindhunter and the way uh, they did this. The same, I love everything that's about criminology, and I remember this movie about how they invented DNA, and it was also, I think it was like a 3-part movie, and it was incredible. The amount of work they did and the amount of the walls and barriers they had to break. So yeah, I love those types of movies, and it's something that's always fascinated me and was of interest to me. So yeah, I love. There are so many things I'm interested in, and yeah, I have this. I will check that person, Dolores Canyon. Please, if you could write this name person in like a brief, so I wouldn't miss it. So yeah, there are so many things I would love to do, but I've become a teacher when I was. I wanted to be a teacher since like a very early, since even in primary school, I knew I wanted to be a teacher and teach, and yeah. So also being a teacher gives me this, power. Not even a power, just it's a tool to read and to invest my time into every field of interest of me. So yeah, I think it was something I think good for me. Now because of the things that are going at our government and how our school works and our kindergarten works, it's not as great as it should be. I wish there have been some changes made. They are doing changes, but not. But they are not benefiting teachers and kids. So yeah, how's the situation in Poland? Bad, to say the least. It's not great. It's messed up. They opened the kindergartens in this with this thing that's going on. I think we are not told everything that there is to know, and I was, speaking to a person. I was just even wondering if this whole COVID situation wasn't going a lot earlier, like even in our country, like since even January or even in February. But because we didn't have tests back then, I think even I remember I was sick in February. There were so many kids sick in that month, and so yeah, there's we are not being told everything. So yeah, maybe that's why they are doing those. Sorry, my hair. They are opening schools and everything because I think they know. I'm sure they know more than they are telling us. So yeah. Anyway, what do I teach? Yeah, I've covered this before. I'm a kindergarten teacher, so I have to teach everything. And someone recommended me Pain and Glory Bar by Almodovar. I love Almodovar. I love his movies. He has incredible mind, and yeah, I haven't watched that movie yet, but I want to. I want to watch it. Oh my god, Grey Squirrel from Grey Days just joined in, so hello. They were so kind to me, and so yeah, I want to just I think he's a bassist, if I remember correctly. Anyway, I'm really looking forward to Grey Days CD, and I cannot wait for the LP song to be released, because I think from what I heard it's really incredible. So yeah. Anyway, thank you so much for joining in, for being with me, for listening to my to what I have to say, and I will check question box because someone just asked me something. No, no, no. Someone asked me if I wonder if LP was a man or woman. No, no. I remember watching when I haven't met LP, when I first saw LP, because one of the very first few videos that I'm no problem, Kyle. One of the first videos that I saw was Strange or Muddy Waters, those live acoustic covers, sorry, not covers, that those live acoustic sessions she did. And I remember only then, when I was watching those videos from live acoustic sessions, I was just, yeah, it came to my mind, is she a man or a woman? But when I saw LP in person, it's, you just know. There is something about her face that you just know immediately that she's a beautiful woman, and that she is a very charismatic and very powerful and great person. So yeah, when you meet her, you just know her, and when she smiles, it's. I think it's impossible not to notice that she is a beautiful woman, and yeah. She perhaps not be like everyone's cup of tea, but no, because of the photographs they take of LP, and because of because she likes to show this masculine version of herself. She is drawn herself to this femininity and masculinity thing, and I think she even prefers her photos when she is more masculine. So that's my we all have this duality in us. We all have female things about us and male things think about us. So it's all about perception and how you are shown to the world. With makeup, hair, and dress, you of course you look like a woman, but with a certain cloth, with a certain look and smile, you can look more masculine. So yeah, I think LP even likes this about herself, but when you meet her in person, and when you see her in person, you just know that she's a beautiful and very unique and charismatic woman, and she's just one of a kind. Yeah, that's. I think that's why maybe she changed her name to LP. I was so bad. We all do this. When we meet LP for the first time, we just, emotions take over, and we often forget what we wanted to say, and we are just, things happen. It's just life. There's never enough time. There's never enough. There's never enough. Time and space, and even if in your mind. Oh my god! Now someone asked me about LP's childhood, and I've missed few questions because someone asked me, and now I remember those questions. I don't know much about LP's childhood. I know that she comes from a sort of broken home, because I know this only because she has been open and honest about it. I know that her parents divorced, and I think first I don't know how I don't know. I don't want to put words into someone's mouth, so I don't know exactly how it was. But yeah, I know that her parents divorced. And LP, of course, lost her mom when she was young. I think because someone asked me how old was LP. I think she was either 18 or 19 or something like that. I think when LP lost her mom, so she was still a teenager. And yeah, so I'm sure it made a huge impact on LP and how she sees the world and how why she's so sensitive and yeah, and again, I only know this and say about this because LP also has been open and honest about it. Her father was alcoholic, and yeah, in one of her chats from those premium members, she even said that Swarborn's Pro on Alcohol, that song is about her family, about her mother and her father. Uh, because that's how she remembers her father, you know, sitting at her at the kitchen table. So yeah, that's the song was about her parents. So yeah, I can share this. Yeah. Again, I don't know when her mother died. I don't know. Mm, I don't know when her mother died, but LP has an older brother. I don't know if they are close or not. Because also someone asked me if there is a photo of LP and her brother. I never seen such photo. Uh, mm, so I'm not sure if they are close. I know that LP has nephew and niece, and she met them. Uh, she even invited them to her concerts, and there have been few photos shared by her niece and nephew. So I know that she's staying. I'm sure she's staying in touch with them, but I'm not sure if they are very like a close family. I'm not sure about that. I have never seen a photo of LP and her brother. LP also lost her father. Her father died in 2008. And I only know this because he was a lawyer, so there was this obituary in the paper. So yeah, that's how you can find this information. So yeah, LP also lost her father. Uh, and I don't think LP never shared any photos from her childhood. I've never seen a photograph of LP from her childhood. On the phone with the kids. Yeah, but you know, Laura also has nephews and niece, so I'm not sure. But maybe yeah, maybe she was with those. I don't know how much that had fetched. I will check it in a minute, and so on. Again. Anyway, I cannot find those questions. Oh my god, I've missed a whole page of questions. So yeah, maybe I will. You know, I will finish for now. Because I've been talking for about an hour and a half, yeah, and so anyway, if you want to hear more from me and if you are if those my chats are helpful for you, please let me know, and you know then maybe I will be more eager to do this and be more less stressed about this. So yeah, if you could just, you know, let me know in private, that would be great. Anyway, thank you so much. What LP is the lesbian? I don't understand this question. Uh, yes, LP has a girlfriend, Lauren. Anyway, so again, thank you so much for all your questions, for being with me, for listening to me, for staying in touch, for every good and kind comment, for, you know, your support means a lot to me, and being able to, you know, I don't see you, I cannot see you. It's just so strange talking on my own to the phone. But thank you, Alea. I think it's important for me to, you know, to be more open and honest. And, you know, if you, I think it's important for you to know the person behind the blog, because it's such a big platform for me, not big because it is, you know, because of people, but because it made such an impact on me, on my life, and it helped me realize that I'm good at something, that I can be helpful, and that there are so many people that count on me and that are looking forward for what I'm doing. So yeah, so thank you so much for that, and for being with me, for listening to me, and yeah, and it was great to be with you for that time. Anyway, so thank you so much again. Sorry if I missed some questions. If you have anything you want to ask me, just you can send me always a DM and or email. You know where to find me and how to find me. And I read everything. Please don't put questions in the comments because I can miss, especially at Facebook. I can miss some of the comments because there is so many, emoticons and those gifs that it's driving me crazy. So if I prefer when someone, hits me up privately and in DM, and that way I can be sure of, not forget about something. So yeah. Anyway, again, thank you so much for being with me, for listening to me, and yeah, I will try to do this again next week. And yeah, I try to, even if I won't be feeling like doing it, I will push myself again out of my comfort zone, and just I will meet with you again. So again, thank you so much, and bye bye.